I have Jalen Hurts at 14. Philly's offense being 23rd in points per drive, 26th in yards per drive is just totally unacceptable with their talent. There are a lot of people who try to just exculpate Jalen Hurts from that and blame it on everything else. And I understand frustrations with the play calling 100%. I think it's bad. I understand the offensive line. It's still good, but it has not been the same elite unit that it was. I understand the run game has not been nearly the same as the ridiculous run game that it was last year. But to act like there is any top 10 quarterback in the league who would get any sort of pass for delivering these offensive results, these bad offensive results with this offensive talent, with this top tier receiving duo, I just think that's nuts. And I think that's disingenuous. And I do think that Hurts has core limitations that lead to a lot of these underwhelming, disappointing results. He often plays the quarterback position very tentatively, like he holds onto that ball for the third longest time in the NFL. And he doesn't hold onto that ball because he's doing crazy scrambling stuff. He's ninth in scramble rushing yards this year. He's behind Baker Mayfield. Like, he hasn't been upper echelon in terms of creating there. He just does not approach the game like the elite passers do. He is a slower processor. He doesn't make big time throws. He doesn't throw guys open with elite anticipation, great special arm talent, finding an angle in a tight window with a ton of zip. Like, he doesn't do that. And that's why I'm not moved by him keeping interceptions low, which seems to be like the thing that people praise most about Jalen Hurts. And that's fine when you got a great defense and they can hold the other team to 14 and you win with 17 because you didn't turn the ball over. But that doesn't actually mean that your offense is playing well or that your quarterback is playing very well. He leaves throws on the table. And this year you may still look and say they're 8-5, but their offense is bad by every measure because wins are not a quarterback stat. It's like, because he's won a Super Bowl, we can't talk about the very obvious fact that he is somebody who limits this offense in a number of these ways. And I think the more you put on his plate, the more his limitations become clear. You ask him to throw 40 times in a game. You ask him to be a volume drop back passer like he just did versus the Chargers. There's a significant likelihood he's going to make some bad decisions. He's going to miss on some key throws. He's going to have a bad game. The stat that's been going around is they've lost their last 5 games when he throws 30 plus times. Like, these are just not the realities of how we talk about top 10 quarterbacks. I just find that most of the pro Hurts arguments are either overly based on team success, when overall, over the last 4 years, Jalen Hurts has had the most stacked roster in football, or it's all about him balling out in 2 Super Bowls, which is great. But again, it's just not going to move me as much as it is other people when it's 2 games up against a 3-season sample size of a guy mostly looking just okay.